Everything in BoviSync is built around the way that you do your work. So there's a lot of time spent in the discovery phase. So questionnaire, how do you do your work? If we miss a vaccine, what do you want to have happen to that animal? It's not like dairy comp where we assume 100% compliance, that shot goes away. Do you want to have it stay on for next week? What happens if we miss a loot 3, right? Very different scenarios. What do you do on Mondays? When you dry off cows, do you do vaccinations with it? Do you do trims? What do we need to set up to make sure that everything that you're doing today is captured? And are there opportunities for us to put things together and increase efficiencies? So pretty in-depth questionnaire on how you do that work. We spend time behind the scenes setting up BoviSync, making sure we have all your protocols in, have the mobile app set up. And then the really nice thing with BoviSync is that they can continue to do their work. So if we're working with your vet team and you're breeding cows, they can go ahead and keep breeding cows, enter into dairy comp. There's an exporter that will get that out. The big thing is we can't stop your day. So keep doing what you need to do. We'll get everybody trained on the farm. And then once they get their training, they can switch over to entering their breedings or freshenings in BoviSync. And the big thing is that we'll still be there for support afterwards. So both the BoviSync team and our team are there, and we'll continue to provide support for the dairies post-installation.
So a common question we get is, are we able to get all your historical events out? And the answer is almost always yes. We're able to import all the events and test the information into BoviSync before you start using it.
Sync and use on the farms, and how easily the teams can move through their daily work. We sat down with vets and nutritionists in the office and saw how they were using the reporting, and saw that some of the reports that Clay was showing us today, and how that makes a difference for the farms, and doing the analysis and understanding, do the processes work? What time do those GnRH shots get done? Who's reporting our lame cows? And then the other thing we were really excited about as we sat down with our team is this process plan, right? Their big thing at BoviSync is moving the farms forward. How do they aligned with what we've tried to do here over the years at Dairy One? It was just a really easy match with our team.
Subscription service, so it's a monthly service. We are based on the number of cows and heifers each month. So it is 17 cents for lactating animals and 4 cents for non-lactating animals. In addition, there is a account fee for each billing farm of $30 a month. In addition, we've added several other subscriptions for other purposes. I think the main thing is this is different ways that consultants can utilize the leverage of BoviSync, the data centralization for reporting, to get their information in one spot. And the Bovi Corral is a free service just to utilize the pen scoring information, for instance. Our desire to help dairies and make a difference on the farms we work with. I think a big thing that Dairy One asked us about and was concerned about when they were vetting the software was the data privacy issues. And if you go back to the ability to share information, that's the only way anyone can gain access to your dairy's information, is by you sharing that information with them and access to that. And it's really important. It's really a great way for dairies to take ownership of their information. And lastly, one of the things that I'm most excited about is the ability of Dairy One to continue to provide the high level of service and support that they have done for the last 31 years. Did I get that right? And I think that really is the most compelling part of a collaboration between BoviSync and Dairy One. It's that ability to work with people that know your farm, that know you and the processes that you need to take care of. So first of all, we are translated in the app and on the web. So it's as simple at a user level of selecting a language that you would like to use, and you will then have everything converted over to that language of choice. 17 cents is a monthly charge, an inventory management system for drugs, that potential at that to actually do pricing on the individual lots that you purchase. I do think that Dairy One was providing an extremely high level of service and work with all types of dairies. I think as an early, just kind of how the program got started, we had the opportunity to work with some large dairies in Wisconsin very early in our development. And so that really pushed a lot of the things we were doing in the application towards their needs. And now, because I think it actually does translate very well to small dairies, just that ability to access information from anywhere, I think that's really handy, and not having to have a lot of assets on the farm. So robotic dairies, yes, we have an interface that works with GIA and DeLavalve.
Like I said, as you guys are talking to your rest of your team members, if you have more information or want to have a one-on-one meeting with your farm, interested in any of the next step stuff, or want to just talk about how you can apply that to your dairy, just let us know. That any way you've been getting your dairy comp support, that support@dairy1.com, text the number, support app, all those are fair game for asking about either BoviSync or Sounds good. I'm not seeing anything else come through the chat. So thank you everyone for your time, and I'm sure we'll be talking soon. Thanks.
Thank you.